Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. That's a nice cup of coffee. Okay, let's tap into tarot today. I have one deck of oracle cards, which is actually the first deck of cards that I purchased, that I delved into. I was drawn to get messages from angels, so I ordered these cards. I'm lisping. Why am I lisping? I felt like the energy of like burning your tongue. Like the coffee's nice, it's hot, but it's nice. The spirit of Christmas. Can you see in there? There's like, I'll show you a bit later on what's inside the cup. The spirit of Christmas. Hello. And then we have this man here. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my drum. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Okay, right. Tapping into tarot today, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One cycle to fish alive, 5 different tarot decks. I just feel like channeling through some short messages and see what comes out. We'll start with the Druid Craft Tarot. I'm not sure if we'll be reading from the book. Let's give these cards a shuffle. It is Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Or is it a manic Monday for you? There's no manic Monday in here. We've just had a brief downpour, which was interesting. It's gone now. Come on, get up everybody. Let's have a look at the tarot cards today and see what messages want to come through. Hi Kirsty, how are you doing? Hey there. Hey there, Tanny. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, hi Michael. You like mushrooms, do you now? The magic type. Hello madam, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Mohan. Hey Pavan, how are you today? Hi Sampath. Okay, well welcome to the channel of love. Cheers to you all. I'm not going to be answering any personal questions via like your questions. I'm going to tap in and give you a few short messages. Let's see if they resonate. What am I doing? I've just told you. Oh, we've got a jumper. Oh, okay. This isn't a great feeling to be in. Okay, but can we bring you some peace? Let me show you the cards here. We've got the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're having a battle with spirit. So, would you guys like to know how to make God laugh? Okay, tell him your plans. You have a plan, but it's like your heart, your soul, has another plan. So this is a bit of a, should we say, spiritual warfare going on. A fight with spirit. But it's actually spirit that's giving you strength through this. Like spirit's not wanting to hurt you. I was taken to like drinking. Like that kind of spirit doesn't blend well with our natural source energy. Like that kind of spirit tries to dull out our conscious contact. Anyway, we're staying away from that. We're staying away from the alcohol. Maybe we've realised that. But that kind of dumbed down the senses. So now that you're like wide awake, I'm singing the song from when I was a child from Wackaday. We're wide awake. It's good to know you're ready. And we're wide awake. So on your mark, set, get set, go. Ch-ch-ch. It's whack-a-day, no school today. Here's what you've got to do. Okay. Here's what you've got to do, because I'm a bit shaky. This is the card. It's like someone got burnt, because I felt like my tongue being burnt. This is an unhappy character. So it looks like he's sticking his two fingers up at the world. Can you see? He's had enough. And then in comes the magic. The High Priestess energy. I was talking about Deepak Chopra yesterday. And I went away last night and done some research on Deepak. And what popped up was a video that he done not long ago, and it was called Who is Deepak? What makes, you know, us, not only him, but what makes us. And then just now I've listened, well, not just now because I've been here, but earlier on, not long ago, a video popped up about how AI is actually helping to increase spiritual intelligence. So I had to listen to it, and I kind of get what they're saying, because they're like prompting thought-provoking statements, comments, so AI can write messages for you, but the way that it's going to write it is going to be thought-provoking. It's going to like activate something within the human mind to think deeper. So I thought that was interesting. Anyway, the High Priestess energy. We'll read this card and find out who she is. Card number 2. Okay, the message. Present yourself before the mysteries of life and before the goddess or her priestess in humility and with reverence, rather than trying to fight against it. Present yourself before the mysteries of life and before the goddess or her priestess in humility and with reverence. Her priestess, the high priest, the high priestess. Okay, my masculine energy was very present yesterday. Keywords, depth, intuition. I've just missed a part, sorry. Open to the stillness and the depths within you to gain strength and wisdom. Open to the stillness and depths within you to gain strength and wisdom. The keywords depth, dreams, intuition, inner wisdom, gateway to initiation, the unconscious, the divine feminine. Gateway to the intuition. What happened to me earlier, well, it's been a funny energy day. So I wasn't sure if I'll be doing a reading at all. But at one point, it's about 1:30 this afternoon, and it's 6 o'clock, just gone 6 o'clock now. I was going to do a reading, and I came over extremely tired. And I said to my daughter, I was going to do a reading, but I'm just going to go and have a lay down. It just kind of washed over me. And during that time, for what I feel was the whole duration, I was dreaming and my divine masculine was there. And I thought to myself, I felt that was kind of, it come over me. It's like I had to go and meet him in that space. That in that space, he was the young version of him. A 20-year-old version of him when I first met him. So it was very, and there was an exchange of a look in the dream. I was like there first, and then he entered, and then he clocked me, and we gave this look and a smile. Interesting. So, and that doesn't happen. I don't remember my dreams. often. Okay, the Divine Feminine. Entering the stillness, the High Priestess seems to bar our way forward. Don't be in a rush to move onwards. Balance the power of decision-making and action, as seen in the Magician's card, with the power of reflection and depth. True passivity is strong and fertile and shouldn't be mistaken for weakness or inertia. Be open to your dreams and intuitions. Okay. All is well. That's all. Just the look, the smile, the acknowledgement. It's a silent connection that you both have an understanding to. And all is well. Okay. I've never been called a Brummie before. It's not a Birmingham accent, nor a Liverpoolian accent that I have. It's my accent. For this little reading here, I'm going to get a message from the Archangels. Moon cycles. We're approaching the new moon in Cancer, I believe it is. We have Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy. Now this here is it going into the new moon? Because the new moon is invisible when you look in the sky. You won't be able to see it. Or is it coming out of the new moon? Anyway, the timing is now. So it seems. Feels. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalise upon these cycles. It's a great time for manifesting, okay? The full moon is a good time to give away all the crap you don't want, okay? Hand it over. Give it away. As in, like, to the divine. Discard. And then be ready for the new moon's energy of manifestation. What I was taken to was a correlation that I kind of felt with manifesting. So if you were to give away, let's say, the new moon that was in Cancer, okay, which would be opposite, who's Cancer opposite in the chart? Capricorn. Okay, so when it's a new moon in Capricorn, when it's Capricorn season, you'll find that there's a full moon in Cancer. So during that full moon in Cancer, you give away your shit, okay? And you can put out your wishes. You'll manifest them in the new moon in Cancer about 6 months later. So I believe that the full moon that's either been or is coming would be what's opposite Cancer, which is full moon in Capricorn. I don't know too much about it, but I know who sits opposite in the charts. That's interesting. A lot of songs, aren't there, in the charts about having a past life and belonging together. Let me... what's the other song that's quite relevant? I saved my life when I showed you the door, or something like that. I said I would die for you, baby. I can't... don't know the words to it. Stop this thing no more. Tonight I saved my life when I showed you the door. Okay. Moon cycles then. A really good time for manifesting. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. Asking you shall receive. And it is immediate. I'm not saying you have to wait 6 months for your manifestations to come in, but don't be surprised if in 6 months' time or what you're receiving now is what you wished for 6 months ago. Okay? Because normally you wish for something. Well, normally. Depends how burning that desire is. You see something you like. That's a nice car. I like that car. I'd like one of those cars. And then you kind of forget about it. 6 months later, it turns up. And you remember, I asked for that. But because you didn't have any attachment, it's not the same when you're working with like a true love connection and you're craving and yearning and desiring, you know, a physical person. There's another person's free will at play. Okay. I'm sure the car's going, I don't want to go. I'm scared. Well, a person maybe. I'm not sure where that voice comes from or what that's all about. Anyway, okie dokie. That was the message from the Druidcraft Tarot. The Tarot Grand Deluxe is next. Let me show you the box. Hey Cynthia. Hey darling. My hair is getting long, isn't it? I'm not sure what happened. I just felt the urge to straighten it today. So we just got on with doing that. Yeah. I'm contemplating about having it cut. There's no rush. But it's on the agenda. Oh, okay. So there's no rush for anything. But some things are on the agenda. We've got the Eight of Cups. This is a masculine. I feel like he's thrown a paddy, a temper tantrum. It might have kicked over a few things on his way out. He's mad and he's gone and he's heading towards the light. He sees his worth. The feeling is he's sick of... Right. He's sick of himself, really. But he's sick of everyone getting in his way to happiness. So if you get in his way, he's just going to, like, push through this. I'll give it all up for you. Yes, I would. You go, why? Because something got me started. Time after time. Shall I show you the card? You tell me what it looks like. And as soon as there's 2 cups knocked over, it feels like a relationship that's just... It's crap. It stands for nothing. 2 cups knocked over. This isn't a connection. But then that leaves 6 cups. And that's memories of love. You remember. You remember what being loved and being able to love feels like. And so you're going towards that. Why not? Why not indeed? I mean, the energy of you've been creating a life, you had a plan, you put a lot of time, effort, money, commitment into building, striving to build a reality that you have this vision of. But it's kind of gone a bit ski-whiff. It's not quite right. The vision's not quite right. And that's what's hard to let go of, is when, you know, you're quite adamant that I know what I'm doing. But the divine already has like this beautiful life and it's been created. It's a bit different than you having to build it from scratch. This you don't need to build, it's ready. it's been created. You just go to it and then you fall into the flow. It's just, it's all set. It's not a setup. There's a life that's been created for you, and it's completely different to the one that you've built. And you've built it out of nothing. I understand that. But this creation will come out of nothing. The less that you take with you, the better. I learnt that kind of the hard way. Well, it wasn't hard because in the end there was no attachment to my possessions and I understood what was happening. But, you know, some people get fearful of the thought of not having a car or not having like a roof over their head or the guarantee of that. And that can frighten some people. So be prepared because they're your fears and you have attachment to them. They will manifest. So the divine will test you. And you'll realise you don't actually need a car. My son-in-law's having this at the moment. That's what I call him, my son-in-law. They're not married, but they are spiritually married. And it's just easier. And he is like my son. I love him dearly. He was taking driving lessons. And he has his own business. And he does it all on bike. It's a gardening business. He's very popular. He's gone to quote up a job today and the whole, like, cul-de-sac area of houses have all come out. And said, can you come and do our garden? And he had, like, 4 quotes, 4 jobs from going to do 1 quote. That's manifesting. Because he doesn't need to strive for the business. Since he's, you know, made that decision to go self-employed, he hasn't gone to search for any business. It's found him and it's not stopping. And it's amazing. You don't need to strive for it. It's already set up. And it'll be so perfectly perfect that you couldn't have thought it up yourself. Takes a leap of faith though. And many, too risky. They won't take that leap of faith. This one will. Well, he's tempted because this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He doesn't like to take risks. He's the only knight that will stay at home and watch everyone else charge after. You've got the Knight of Swords. He's like a knight in shining armour. He's a bit rash, but he dashes off, okay? He's the hero. I'll save the day. And then you've got the Knight of Wands. Well, he wants passion. There's nothing getting in his way. Okay? He's creative. He's passionate. He's adventurous. You've got Knight of Cups, which is loving. It's like, here, send your poems and flowers and message you all day long. Yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles, he sits at home. Not venturing out. Planning. Thinking. Life goes by. It's all about the money. Until something gets him started. Because the bear's out of hibernation. He might not be looking at the situation, but oh, he's listening. He's sensing. He's hungry. And you seem to be holding the legacy there. Where's the cup? It's all in your hands. You have this life that has been created just for you. With the perfect person, perfect divine feminine, the perfect divine being, and you've been created for each other. No one else. Just for each other. To enjoy. What you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna do a remix. Okay. Your sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. One more card. Okay, you can have 2. Beautiful energy is soaring. Look at this, the Two of Cups. Once his masculine makes his decision, when the decision's been made, it's made with you and you first. When a connection's toxic and you're like, okay, this is done. There is no like going back. You're not wanting to go back. You're not wanting to do any kind of counselling. You're not wanting to save it. I'm done. I don't want to try and save it. I'm done. Set me free. Okay? You get to that point, the divine knows when you're serious. And you won't be manipulated to go back. Okay? Because if you're manipulated to go back, you still haven't learnt the lesson. So, when you're done, you're done. And I feel like those cups have been knocked over and the divine then picks them up because you got Temperance. Picks those Two of Cups up and does magic. Well, what do you want? We know what you want. The divine knows what you want. They're the ones helping to create your wants, desires, dreams, the reason why you're here. And that's all those things, that feelings you don't let on to others about. We're not very good at sharing our feelings, really, are we? And if we do, and people can't handle them, then you tend to find that they project that onto you and shut you down. So all those secret conversations, thoughts, feelings that arise within you, someone's picking up on it. Your divine one, for one, like the dream I said, just felt the need to go to sleep. And who would I meet there in my sleep? Say goodbye, please. Thug. I'll just call you Thug. Say goodbye, please. Thank you. Temperance. You raise me up. Okay, the song. You raise me up. Now we've got some passion. Okay, an opportunity for passion, adventure, creativity, life, fire. Relights my fire, yeah. Your love is my only desire. And so it should be. Your love is my only desire. Then we become miracle makers and healers. I mean, love is the greatest healer. If you allow it to heal you. Hungry. So let's go to the Archangels and see what they want to say about this situation. We're going to the Tarot of Sexual Magic next. Sounds good. No, I think you're right, Mark. Is it me or the world losing their minds? Handing it over to AI. And it feels like the AI is connected to II. Infinite intelligence. Scary times, it is. But the power of love and the reason why this channel exists and I sit here doing what I do is to help elevate, prepare, help you to realise and understand we're here for greater purposes. Okay? We're here for greater purposes. We are. To get ourselves into alignment with love. And with the divine, with creation. It is just light. Okay, love. And we can help to uplift our planet. Because one enlightened being will outshine a million negative souls. Will help to uplift them. You're not to push it upon people. I've got to still practice that, like not getting frustrated when people don't get it, because a lot of people don't get it. I just like being around my own type, kind. I like the depth of the conversations, just so that it can just flow. okay, without like being interrupted or questioned. It's nice to get into that zone, but it's about finding a way that works. You know, people that like preach the Bible, that doesn't work that way, does it? And we don't want to become one of them. Spirituality is not about religion. It's about connecting with one's own soul, spirit, and delving deeper and realising that's what it is energy, and it's flowing through your vessel, so that you could be a master manifester. But the minds have been programmed to react differently. Do you know, I heard an advert, I'm not sure, it's for a dating app, okay? Bumble, I believe. But what it actually says is, and he's such a young boy, like on the adverts that come up on YouTube. See, I don't put you through that. I'm not worried about being monetized or earning money from the channel. And we all kind of don't really like the adverts, do we? I'll give you a little tip though to help you through the adverts that I don't put you through, okay? I just want you to have a nice uninterrupted experience. Okay, so no monetization, which actually means I get a bit more freedom. I can show these cards, and others are like hiding the private parts and all that stuff. I'll just do what I feel drawn to do without worrying about rules and regulations, okay? What was I talking about? I don't know. Not sure. Lost the flow. Inner strength. I was talking about inner strength. I was chatting about the channel, wasn't I? Leadership. Leading by example. I'm about to force him, like the message, and I can be forceful. Yesterday's reading, like I said, the underlying energy was the divine masculine, and my approach in comparison, oh, this might be something to do with the dream and why he was there, and maybe want reassurance that everything's okay. How I handled situations yesterday is more his approach. Which actually I really respect his approach. He can be very forceful, but it triggers you in a way that needs to be triggering. Maybe not the style that I would adopt, but obviously I can adopt it if the energy is flowing through me. So it was like, no, it's all cool, not too harsh, fine, don't question yourself. So it's like having that conversation with my inner masculine about it. Anyway, leadership. The energy of divine relationships, divine as in relationships with your tribe, like-minded people. The relationship also with your divine lover, loved one, your divine love, you know, your match made in heaven, that person. If you don't believe that that exists, this is not the right channel for you. But that relationship does come at the end of you doing what you need to do to reclaim your power that you've given away. There's no one else to blame. But that's fine, because how can I put this? Because we can like beat ourselves up for not waking up before, but it is an awakening process. You meet the right person at the right time who says the right thing that leads you down the right path. But it can be a shock to the system, especially if like you're not prepared, like your ego's not ready for that, to hear that news. Do you want to have a look and see what's in 2 peas in a pod? That's why you have to be sensitive. You have to use discernment on your approach. I keep going off flow. Leadership. Let's read the message. All is well. Hello there. I like your title. All is well. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. Amen. Zin, are you still here to talk to me? Was you spoken to quite disrespectfully? Well, maybe you still are, throughout your life. Have you stayed to get to know me? That's quite a harsh judgment. Are you judged? Quite a bit. Well, you might find that you will be judged. It's quite harsh words to use. That could be quite damaging for somebody that maybe feels a bit like that, useless. I don't feel that I'm like all the other tarot readers. Would you like to go and do your research? A little harsh, yeah. Shall we start again? Hi Zim, my name's Lucy. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel of love. I really hope that maybe the messages might be able to help you with any situations you're going through. I mean, we're always growing. Really, the leader is the student who's just enthusiastic about wanting to help others and serve. So, okay, let's start again. I'm sure it's not all completely useless. It's helped me greatly, but okay. Cheers to niceness and kindness. Thank you. It is appreciated. No, I think that Zin's okay. Cynthia, we're okay, aren't we, Zin? The thing is, we don't actually approach it, and if I wasn't to say anything, you might just carry on doing that and give people the benefit of the doubt, maybe. That's all. Book's fallen through my leg. Because it's a really harsh place out there, and everyone's judging everybody. And, you know, because I use tarot cards, I explained at the beginning of the reading, which more than likely you wasn't here for, this was the first deck of cards I ever purchased. And the reason I purchased them is because my husband was dying. And I wanted support. And then I started drawing them, and all that kept coming out was love, soulmate relationships, divine connections. So then I ordered some more oracle cards, and then tarot cards, and they scared me a bit because I wasn't into all this voodoo stuff. scared of ghosts and things like that. But the messages just resonated with me. And I started to read the books. And it was just absorbing. It's not that, you know, I think they say be open-minded to everything and attached to nothing. Just be open-minded. So that's how I got onto this journey. Was actually after my husband's transition. To help me. And then I didn't even realise there was YouTube readers. I didn't like YouTube. My children listened to YouTube and it was a load of noise. People screaming and shit. And I was like, can you just like, do we have to like listen to that gaming? And so I wasn't really into that. And then one day I heard the word twin flames. And I went away and Googled it. And researched it. And it came up with a connection that I felt with somebody that I had met a long time ago. And had been reconnected with. Still doing these cards myself and not realising that there was a whole world of it on YouTube. And then I found it on YouTube via an email I used to get once a week from a lady that would put out on her website an email regarding the energies of the connection and what was going on. But I resonate with this. And then she had kind of done a link that led you to YouTube, and then the world opened up. And as I was watching YouTube, I wasn't finding what I wanted to receive. So I thought, I'll go and do that myself then. I should go out there and be what I'm looking for. Because I don't sit here going, what does he think about you? Is he coming back? Da, 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 da. I just tell you what energy comes through. It might come through out the message like that, but it's not, I'm not coming in, delving into, you know, someone's personal space. The energy, well, I am, but not disrespectfully. I don't feel like I'm disrespectful on my channel. So no, I don't feel like I'm like other readers. I don't know what their game is, what their agenda is. I listen to other readers. I have the type of readings that I like to listen to, use my intuition. If I don't resonate with any, I definitely don't go on there and tell them that I feel that they're useless, because I don't feel they're useless. It takes courage, it takes balls. You get stronger, you're tapping into your intuition. I mean, it's not that bad in comparison to what some YouTube channels are like that are not to do with spirituality or tarot. It's best we all show maybe a bit of respect. And if you're not, if you're a non-believer, well, I hope you're hoping that you're right, because if you're wrong and you find yourself praying to a God one day that you don't believe in, the script. Okay, I'm done with what I had to say. I've done it again, haven't I? I'm trying to pipe down a bit. Okay, and that's normally the case, is that you've had a bad experience. I've had some bad experience with other channels. That's acceptable. I get that. Maybe I jumped to conclusions. You're definitely calm and different. Apologies for how I approach you. Thank you so much for apologising and just, well, actually just sitting there and listening to me, or standing or whatever you're doing, and listening to me just try and explain, because that's how we can change, can't we? When we understand we all have a story. Thank you. Okay. But I understand that. I used to have my own network marketing business, so you would have like a company that produced the products. And as soon as I asked people if they wanted to, you know, be part of my team, and this was the role, and you're going to build yourself a customer base, as soon as I pulled out the catalogue of products, they go, ah. And I would say to them, you've had a bad experience. Would you like to tell me about it? And normally, and we can put this to spirituality as well, because before I got spiritual, I was into personal development, which is the same thing, but you don't realise at the time, okay, because it's like building your confidence, your strength, your approach strategies, okay, how to give a handshake, how to keep the attention of a room. And then it led me away from that. Well, it didn't lead me away from that, but the books led me into more deeper spirituality. Abraham Hicks, Wayne Dyer. I was led and I love that. So I kind of calmed down a bit, went from being a business development coach to a personal development coach. Now I feel I'm more of a spiritual development coach. It's like we have a soul-to-soul conversation. I suppose that don't judge a book by its cover. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Do yourselves a favour, a big favour. Okay. Right. Should we pull some more cards? Let's go to the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And I channel a lot of songs. I just try not to have a filter. I do have a filter. A lot comes through that I don't like say. I'll be continuously just... I think they say you have 60,000 thoughts a day. What's the quality of your thoughts? Get yourself a negativity band. That's a good practice to have. I've tried all these. Tried and tested. So every time you have a negative thought about yourself or about anybody else, flick the little elastic band, rubber band that you've got around your wrist. Give yourself a little ping. I know it's like self-harming, but nowhere near in comparison to the harm that you're doing to yourself mentally by having those thoughts. I mean, it's nice, isn't it, if we could, you know, get to that point where we wouldn't even have those thoughts and judgments. And you can get there. You can get there. Day by day, bit by bit, thought by thought. You can get there. There'll always be something to evolve within yourself. Okay, so let's go to the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Look at my hair, just, it's getting so long now that it's getting caught. Let me take these glasses off for a moment or two. Oh, what was the song that was coming through then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hear you scream if you want some more. Like, push it, push it. Watch me work it. I'm worth it. Right, let's have a look at these cards. Okay, I'm not liking that energy. That takes me to the energy of toxicity. I am taken to alcohol poisoning. Alcohol poisoning. Okay. Toxic red apples. If you have a look at the veins on her foot, that coaster, a cup placemat, isn't it? It's called a coaster. Has a love heart on it. But it feels like it's quite toxic, this love. It will make sense to the kicking of the cups. Kicking the cups down. Done. Going. Nothing changes. Well, nothing changes if nothing changes, if someone doesn't change anything. 6 of Pentacles, that's about bringing in the balance yourself. No one's going to do it for you. You've got to bring in the balance yourself. I don't know why on earth there is a cord or a ribbon tied around. I mean, she could be losing her mind. Like, the world seems to be behaving in ways that are rather... Eating an apple feels like a poison apple, but what's this down here? Not sure what that's about. Someone needs to bring in some balance in this situation. Woo! You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. I will show you the card. It's nice. Knight of Swords. So I spoke about the knights. This is the knight in shining armour. He's dashing off. He's a bit rash. He doesn't think, but he's going and he's off. And where's he off to? Well, you would do this kind of thing with your divine love. It's your submissive, dominance. So why would you put up with this when you could have this? Batman. It's taking me to the Batman, look, but he's done a Superman with his Batman. He's feeling like a superhero. Superheroes. Did the script sing that a song? Superheroes. I don't know, but I was taken to like the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong banging on your chest. Where are you going to find yourself? Sitting in the Hall of Fame, and the world's going to know your name. This is a karmic energy and he's saying goodbye. I don't feel that's the Divine Feminine's energy. This is a vanilla sex. Missionary position, that's it. A bit boring. Banana split. That's a nice dessert. A banana split. But I actually feel like a pair of bananas, you acting like a banana. It's similar to 2 peas in a pod, but I feel that has a nice Mr. and Mrs. to it. This is like banana split. One more card from here, please. I was going to say the cards are pretty tame. I can't see anything really. I'd have to cover up. Missionary is underrated. Okay. The 6 of Chalices, the 6 of Cups. He kicked over the 2 cups because he remembered what love is and that there's someone waiting to give him all his desires. So there's someone out you. There's someone like you, Lou, who likes the missionary and believes that it's underrated, and you can get up to a lot of fun in that position. You go for it. It's your match made in heaven. So maybe this isn't your kind of thing. You'll be matched with whoever is your kind of thing. 6 of Cups, memories of love. Look at the 2 little lovebirds. This is nice. Right, okay. Hangman. It's like, not she's held in suspense. Look, she's I don't know, she has all this knowledge, doesn't she? She's been let down. You're let down from the hangman position when you become enlightened. So, the feminine here is most definitely enlightened. And this reading, the whole readings, has strongly suggested that he's best to tap into that energy, and he wants to. He wants to be tapped in, tuned in and turned on. Quite literally. I know, I can feel it. Cynthia, darling, how are we doing that end with the moderating? Are you, do you need any assistance? Or are we having a good day? Okay, we didn't get an Archangel message for that, so let's not skip that. Hi, mindfulness. How are you today? Archangel say passion. So it's the Ace of Wands energy where the dragon, hungry, on fire. Passion. Archangel Haniel. Haniel's already came out with the moon cycles. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. A renewed passion in your love life and career. Right, where should we move over to now? Oops. Half here, we better by having a good day, be warm, chat. Are you all good though? I see, are you on your own, Cynthia? Well, you're never on your own, but are you the only tribe member on that can do some assisting? It is, darling. Okay. Fairies. Let's go to the fairies. I like that. Okay, you're all good. I'll read out what Cynthia has written in case you're not understanding. It's a collective reading. We listen and share. No personal questions will be answered by Lucy unless she feels so. That's true. It's all okay. That's good. Okay. It's all okay. All is well. Everyone's on best behaviour. Because this is our little escape room. Our escape room. You can escape all that noise, chit-chat. Right, okay. How long have I been on for? 57 minutes, 18 seconds. That's gone quickly. The moon. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. The moon. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies. Letting go of worry and fear. I like the sound of that. And not the sound of worry and fear, the sound of releasing it. Understanding the truth of a situation. Okay, we're going to read this message. I believe it says something about the reflection. Is it this card? That says the reflection in the water is not the same instrument that she's playing. It might not be this card. Card number 18, but that's what come to mind. I've just opened up to the ego. And that card there, he's burning a piece of paper that says guilt on it. Where did my glasses go? Please, thank you. Okay. The universe is sending you messages right now about the perfect next step to take. Listen to the guidance you receive in the form of intuition, synchronistic events, symbols, and sleeping dreams. Be alert for people or situations that may not be quite what they seem. Give yourself a reading or speak to a professional or friend who is also psychic. Embrace the loving information you receive. It is divinely inspired. Worry is unnecessary and will only slow down your progress. There's no need to be afraid. Let go of fear. If any part of your life no longer feels right, then trust your intuition and make the necessary changes. Our fairy plays a stringed instrument under the light of a crescent moon. Her reflection in the water, however, shows, I must learn to trust that intuition, yeah? Okay. Shows her playing a different instrument, indicating that under the moon, things are not always what they appear to be. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see. You see here. I just read that part there. We can break the chains though. That's why we've been sent. To break the mould. To break the chain. The additional meanings of this card: psychic awareness, seeing what you didn't see before, no longer being afraid, becoming a professional intuitive or reader, hidden information, the power of your sleeping dreams. I don't remember all of it. I just remember... I'm talking about my dream that I don't normally remember, and I have. And he was present, very present, my divine masculine. Very sweet. He is very sweet. Sweet like chocolate. Sweet like sugar. Just sweet. Okay. Let's get some Archangel messages. Patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Understood. Yeah, understood. Nurturing and patience. Hi, host. Hi, Bob. How are you doing? Hi, host and everyone here. The Witch's Tarot. We shall make this the final short message. Okay, there's someone who's been attacked by an energy vampire. Now, if you see out the window, prison, what you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna do a remix. Gonna mix things up a bit. Okay. Outside the window, which you can see, is the moon, the crescent moon. This must gonna be wise to tap in to the divine feminine's energy, not cipher it without her awareness. She is aware that you're ciphering her energy without, how do I say, giving anything in return or making her aware that you are tapping into that energy. So if you feel that your divine feminine feels as if she's pulling away, it's because you're drawing on her energy without her being aware of it. Like, there is an attachment to it. So either make her aware that you're drawing on her knowledge and want to know more and stop hiding in the shadows. So then she can actually, she'll be fine with that if she's aware of it. And she's aware that something's going on. So she will protect herself from that energy being ciphered. But she's willing to give the energy if she's understanding that you're requesting it. You can't just take it. Because the energy of vampires have been coming out. So, things that come out at night. Things that go bump in the dark. We've been hearing things. It's spirit trying to get your attention. How else are they going to get your attention? You won't listen to them. You won't listen and trust your own intuition and the messages that come through, because there's just too much noise and programming that's not good for you. Okay, so how else do we get these humans' attentions? Signs, lyrics of songs, movie themes, books. And you might go, that's a bit of a coincidence. There are no coincidences. They're God incidences. That's how spirit talks to you, through signs, symbols, lyrics. People you bump into who... Let me give you the example of Jamie going out today to do a quote for a job and ended up getting like 4 jobs out of that. And the lady said, it was meant to be. It was just meant to be. And he came back and tells me, because we talk about all the signs and synchronicities. So another one is, we're being... This spiritual warfare. Okay, so you might notice maybe you're being wounded a little bit. So fingers being sliced, or maybe toes. Like cutting yourself on your hands or your feet. So I had it yesterday, but Jamie had it before. He was sharpening his axe, his tools, and then the next thing he comes in and he's bleeding. It's like, what's happened? He said, I've just caught it as I'm putting it away. Wasn't even while sharpening it. It was just while he was putting the tools away. Okay. I went to do the washing up, had my hands in the water, and a glass has cracked at the bottom. And I even thought to myself, wow, you know, that could have taken a finger off if I had gone. But it didn't. But then about half an hour later, realised that it did get me. And then this morning, Megan was actually crying because she's come downstairs, and on the stairs is a piece of sharp plastic that's gone between her toes. I thought, that's interesting. Pay attention. I just say, oh, your shit won't work here. It's like, we're too strong. You can't take us down. Love will conquer, and it will conquer all. With just a little bit of belief and faith. That's all you need. Just a little. Don't give up hope. Just a little bit of belief in the above. In the genius that created you. And has created all the wonderful things. That was an idea. It's all an idea, unless you strip it all back to nature, which was Divine's idea. The rest is all humans' ideas. Were they humans in beings, though? Were they being human? Or were they being spiritual? Being human or being spiritual? We are both. A spiritual being having a human experience. Okay. The pillars of strength. This is the card of nightmares as well. So it's like, your worst nightmares will manifest. Your best desires will manifest. Think higher. Masculine, feminine keys here. Sent from heaven. That's all that's coming through. So I feel like I'll call this reading that. Sent from heaven. Are you okay? I mean, he's very mesmerised, this man. I actually want to speak to him. Whoa. Sent from heaven, but the masculine's got the plans. This is working in partnership with spiritually minded people. That's someone who's tapping into their intuition and listening. That's automatic writing going on now. He's got the legacy. We saw the legacy earlier when I used the Tarot Grand Lux. The bear was out of the cave. The masculine there with that great acid, you've got the legacy. What are you doing with that legacy? He's being told what to do with it. It's all okay. He's got the okay. So it's all gone to plan. Maybe not your plan, but it has all gone to plan. That's really good news, isn't it? I'm from the United Kingdom, trying to unite the kingdoms, as one was born to do. Something along them lines. I mean, why not? I'm up for the job, though. If it was a job like advertised in the newspaper, how it used to be, I'd apply for the job. Cynthia, I get to miss out on like the comments. There's lots of comments now. They've increased, haven't they? Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Loving guidance. If it's not loving, then it's fear talking, it's the ego. Ignore it. Ignore it. Loving guidance is what we're looking for. Wow. How about that then? I mean, you really can't make this up. There's no editing. I'm live, sitting here. Not AI. I am Lucy. Sounds like a name you would give to an AI. Why does this make so much sense? It's just the way that it works. Mark. Be in awe of it. Bewilderment. It's like kind of the magic. I don't know how it works. It works though. And I can go away now and have conversations with people who haven't watched his reading. And it has meaning. Okay. Let me get a message from the journey of love. What did I say I was going to call this reading? Made in Heaven. Just for you. Made in Heaven. Just for you. So it's like if you're trying to hand the role over to somebody else, it would just go to waste. It was for you. And what did you do to deserve it? You had good intentions. Deep within you, you have good intentions for love and light and happiness and fun and joy and uplifting others. Okay, let's go to the journey of love. Let's. It's interesting you asked that, Alok, because you've put, how old are you? And I just looked down at the box and it says 70. And I was, what went through my mind was, let's go to the journey of love. It's like, oh, yes, let's. Like, why wait? Why wait until we're 70? I'm 47. That's how old I am. 47. I plan on going. This is my plan. The divine may have other plans. I plan on going till I'm 111 and 1 week old. My transition will be on the May the 4th. May the force be with you. But may it be with you before you make that transition. I got a lot of years left to do a lot of good stuff, to have fun. 47. I want to go to number 111. I'm not even halfway there. Not even halfway there, and wide awake now. We do it from a wide awake perspective. I've got the card. Shifting universes. It's in reverse, but card number 7. The reason I feel it's in reverse, the cards aren't in reverse. It's probably just how I put it down. I had it in reverse so that I went to check my deck. This is how divine works with you. For one, what first come through was the very first card we pulled, the 9 of Wands. Okay, having a fight against divine spirit, spiritual forces, which you will never win. There's no point fighting, okay? It's pointless. Anyway, although we try, because we feel like we're losing control. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier on, and it is important that I say it. It's about, okay, let's say that we could take me as an example. I'm using my phone to do a certain thing. Let's say I'm making a poster, I don't know, and I'm doing it the way that I know how to do it, and it may be long-winded, and there might be a really quicker, easier way for me to do it. I just haven't been shown it. So then one day, say my daughter says, "Mum, why are you doing it like that?" This is actually like real life stuff. "Why are you doing it like that? You know there's such an easier way you could be doing that." And normally I go, "I'm all right though. I mean, I'm used to doing it this way. Mum, let me show you." She shows me. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is amazing. Wow. I just haven't moved with the times, yeah? I haven't had someone show me. I then pick up the new way and think, this is brilliant. I might say, oh my goodness, you know, if I discovered this before. But I don't beat myself up for years for not doing it a different way. And if I was to carry on doing it that way, that's just long-winded, pointless, unnecessary, that's it, unnecessary, you change, don't you? You go, oh, okay, I'm not meant to be doing it that way, I'm meant to be doing it this way. But it's a bit different when we're talking about the life that we've built and the people that we've allowed into our environment, into our world, our creation. I mean, how do you say to them, oh, I'm so sorry, guys, but I don't want to do it like this anymore, so I won't be seeing you anymore, I don't want to hang out with you anymore, all of you, you're not any good for me. I mean, the reality is, you'd be a bitch or a wanker if you went and done that, okay? There's subtlety, there's sensitivity, there's honesty, and there is ways to do it, but that really is what, and the universe will do some, and people will be taken out of your life and there'll be no valid explanation, apart from when you're over the hurt and pain and questioning of why, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong, but the divine is very aware that that person is not coming into the creation that they've created for you, and you know why, deep down. You know if they're a complainer, they draw off your energy, cipher off you without giving anything back. Haven't we all had them friends? Are they friends or are you just their counsellor? And it will become more and more aware as you evolve that not really resonating with you anymore. The clearing will be done. You will understand later on. So let's have a look at this shifting universes. In the end, though, you will be free and you will be thankful for the opportunity to start again, clean slate, with nobody else's opinion, input, apart from you and your creator. You get to make the decisions. You get to decide. Card number 7. Let's see what's going on. So, the card was in reverse so that I would look at the next card, the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy, which is the next card. It's card number 8. I will show you in a moment what the card is. Okay, so let me give you this message. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You are invited to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of divine trust, even with its chaos, the instability that precedes all genuine creativity. What you gonna do when you get out of jail? So here it is, your get out of jail free card. It says it, guys. I've brought the cards in front of you. So here it is, your get out of jail free card, your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You are being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down that strange path opening up before you without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting and stranger, more beautiful worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? You'll find yourself there and realise you are more than what you once thought you were. Marvellous. Bloody marvellous, I'm telling you. Hi, Ryan. 604? Almost as old as Noah. How old is Noah? How old is Santa Claus? How old is Father Christmas? When's your birthday? Father Christmas. I know when Father Christmas's birthday is. Do you? Hi, Lee. Are you talking to me, Lee? Oh, how old are you, Ryan? Ryan, are you acting creepy? Maybe it was the yummy body parts that... It can come across as being a little bit creepy. You can call somebody beautiful and pay compliments, but just... when it just kind of oversteps the mark, you just have to, you know, rein it in a bit. Father Christmas's birthday. He does have one. Do you know when it is? Don't say Christmas Eve. And it's not Christmas Day, is it? I mean, who wants to work on their birthday? I mean, I don't mind working on my birthday. I know people that actually insist they have their birthdays off. It's just, I'm a day older every day. A day more wiser. One more day I've been here. So, can't overstep the mark. Best not to. Okay, right. There's a poem and it's called The Dream, just by chance. Easter Day. No, when's Easter Day? There's a question for you, Lee. When is Easter Day and when would you work out when Easter Day is? Easter Day doesn't fall on the same day. And that's not Jesus. Jesus resurrected on the Monday after being crucified on the Friday. Good Friday, Easter Monday. I'm not sure why there isn't actually a date, but it's to do with the moon cycle. I'm not sure what date it is, but there's a date in March. Father Christmas's birthday, 15th of March. Okay, just now you know. Okay. Easter, there's a certain date in March. I'm not sure what date it is, but on that date, when the full moon is after that date, okay, Easter Sunday will be the Sunday after. So let's say it's like March the 23rd. Let's just say that. You look to the sky. When it's the next full moon, Easter will be the Sunday after that. That's how you know when it's Easter. The moon. And the dream. I don't know. Oh, you haven't let me down. We're just educating each other. I would say to people, you know when people take the piss and like laugh at you when you don't know something? Like, How on earth are we supposed to know it all? Although we know what we need to know. And if you've never been told or heard it before, then, you know, you're not stupid, are you? You didn't know. So I'm kind of like, don't humiliate me, educate me. There's a difference, isn't there? So there's no need to apologise or anything. It's all good. You haven't let me down. We're just having a chat, aren't we? Can we let this lady tell my future? You have to know, if you're going to save this world, we'll do it together. All of us as a collective. It's not about saving the world. The world's perfect just as it is. I know it sounds fucked up to say that, but you've got the contrast, and you've got but you've got the contrast. How we don't want to live, how we do want to live. You just choose your side, how you want to live, how you're going to do it, and if we encourage and support others to do the same, the rest will just take care of itself. We've just all got to mind our own business, okay? Take care of us and our business. Okay, right, the dream. The taste and touch of you within, thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract, the night's embrace of innocence. The artist brush across my lips. I'm so lisping. Okay, we'll get this wrapped up, it's all good. The artist brush across my lips, the palette rich in colours deep, the flow to flow with feelings now renewed and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwined our bodies bathe in love and weep with longing slow release, emotion song and soft refrain awaken dreams that never cease. And the bottom of the deck, guys, can't believe I've been on for 87 minutes. That's gone really quickly, hasn't it? The bottom of the deck, which I was drawn to have a look at because I may not have done if this card was in reverse, is Yin Yang Lover, card number 8. Yin Yang Lover. I don't know why I've taken my glasses off. Let's see if I can read it. Cheers to all you lovers out there. Here's to loving. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of a second prize. Why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. You've won the fucking lottery and you've not claimed the ticket yet. Come. You got the winning lottery ticket. You're too scared to claim it. I'm not reading the Bible. Well, it is my Bible. Journey of Love. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart already knows. Listen. If you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. This is an amazing reading. This oracle has a message for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress. You know when you just got that grin in your face, on your face. So you are making real spiritual progress, and what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get it. Ooh la la. I'm gonna get you, baby. I'm gonna get you, yes I am. Okay, let's finish with this poem. Beautiful reading. Made in Heaven. Are we all happy? Shall we finish with this poem? Hey LG, how are you doing today? Are you keeping it real? Are we all good? Okay. I wanted to say silence in the room. Let's finish with this poem. The moments when to feel my heart again is measured not in time or sweet remorse, nor tears that wash away unbridled pain, or morning's light which sings its soft retort. Such love has slept through storm and winters long. No call could break the stillness. I'd say silence. No storm, no call, sorry. Such love has slept through storms and winters long. No call could break the silence, the stillness embrace, or hasten change before the season's song unfurls its melody and words so chase. I'm really struggling with the poetry or with the reading. I'm not like reading the words. Bonking, bonking, bonking. Hong Kong, New York. Why you just Cynthia? You lost your mind. Canada, bonking. Probably the ocean too. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure what. Couple place in between. Are we done? I haven't finished my poem yet. Have I enough? Okay, well, let me finish this poem before we've had enough. Okay. That moderating business, it's hard work, isn't it? I'm not sure how we would solve it, Cynthia. Let me just have a look and see. Oh. No, that one allows me to share it with people. What's that one do? Oh, highlight saved to channel as unlisted. Why should I do that? Microphone. How do we even like do anything? What's that one do over there? Chat filter, community moderation, chat filter. Don't think that does it. What do any of these do? Oh, crush, pop, glow. I don't look like I'm glowing. No filter. Just me. That would do. I'm not sure how we do anything about. Oh, sugar me nervous. How do I get rid of that now? What's that do? Oh no. See, this is when the kid will come in, the daughter, and say, "Mum, I don't know how to get rid of it now. What's them little dots there?" Oh no, I've already pressed that so many times, them dots. Plus, that was started. Oh, there's a little tick. Once I've chosen the filter, we have no filter. Naturally beautiful, thank you. As we all are, if we didn't fuck around with it too much. I mean, I wear makeup, but I feel that just enhances it. It makes me feel good to look in the mirror when we've got your face on. My mum used to say, my mum used to do that. Put a face on. It's pleasing, I find, to my own eye, to others' eyes. I mean, yeah, why not? I'm not a man, am I? I mean, if I was a man, I'd choose, you guys, if you choose not to do anything about your natural look, so you don't dye your hair or, you know, I don't know, whatever else you might do to makeup or whatever, a man's a man. He's just so natural. They just are naturally natural. Women, that's a different story, isn't it? Anyway, it seems to be a different story out there. Acceptance. Hey, Mariah. How are you doing, darling? I'm on the last piece of the poem. It's how it's flowed. Empowered thus, I find myself compelled to cast aside emotions dormant still. My feelings spoke. From depths the answer welled. No need or past, the emptiness to fill. At one our touch has opened hearts anew. Of patience born, there waits a love so true. Patience. There waits a love so true. A match made in heaven. A life, a journey. An adventure made in heaven. Guys, I love you all dearly. I will speak to you all soon, so thank you for joining me this evening. It's 7:30. Woo! Been on for nearly 100 minutes. Where that poem's from, Mariah, The Journey of Love, the Yin Yang Lover. And if you watch back, you'll be able to piece it together. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.